I went to SCS in March because of bad anxiety and panic attacks. I was diagnosed with PTSD. My RH helped me get an emergency appointment. The therapist was very nice and very rushed. I only talked to her twice, and she made clear that she would not be a long-term solution. I was told to find a therapist outside of SCS. I eventually found an off-campus specialized counselor through SCS. I feel really lucky to have found her, but it took a long time. Before I found that counselor, I had another attack, so I contacted the emergency therapist again. I was told not to listen to rap, that it was too aggressive and it would worsen my condition. I started to get the sense that SCS isn't really about supporting you, it's about patching you up, and doing that well or poorly doesn't matter so much. It's just about getting you back to producing. I also see a psychiatrist at SCS. It's hard to get appointments, but she's okay. She seems overworked, and the time limitations make it hard to establish a relationship to get personal. People at SCS are not bad people. I really believe most of them want to help, but there are just so many structural issues. There are always people in the waiting room. The staff there is just too small, so they just want to get you out of the door, back to work. You get a lot of band-aids for bullet wounds. One thing that SCS really lacks is the ability to deal with familial and cultural issues. I have felt stigma against therapy, and SCS doesn't know how to deal with that. So while they help me with an emergency experience, overall it's a very superficial experience. SCS could fix some of this by hiring more counselors. Disability services should be more supportive too. Those services can often feel inaccessible, especially in difficult STEM classes. This is a hard school, and SCS needs to get that. Time constraints don't pair well with mental health crisis. There is still a lot I don't understand about SCS. There is a clear disconnect between SCS and administration. Counseling can only do so much without addressing core mental health issues. Students deserve long-term support, not just short-term answers. SCS shouldn't just care about, are you suicidal, and why does SCS emphasize mindfulness so much? Meditation is great, but it's not a cure-all. I meditate frequently, and that's not cured me. We need real solutions, not trendy health guru advice. I came to this school to work, but there's a point where it becomes absurd. You can't sleep, you're always working, and the student body is proud of this. We emphasize this, and it's reinforced by peers, professors, and administration. My RH were incredible. They connected me with a ton of resources and were very supportive. I would recommend talking to your RH to anyone who might be struggling with their mental health. Staying connected with RSOs and keeping busy with non-academic life can be good too.